guys, this is a review on the book The Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. You'll get the link of the book in the description below, and I strongly recommend you all to read this book. Most of us believe that massive success requires massive changes. We require earth-shattering improvements to become the talk of the town. But James Clear had a different opinion. He was a renowned habit expert, and he says real change comes from the compound effect of a number of small decisions. The surprising power of atomic habit. He gave an example of British cycling team in 2003, and since 1908 they had won not a single gold medal. No sports company was ready to sell their products to them, so it could lead to a bad advertisement. Brailsford was appointed as their new performer director. What was different about him was that his commitment to a strategy, the aggregate of marginal change. He says, if you could break the highest record of your mind and improve it by 1%, then you are on the path to success. And they and their team did that 1% change in all unexpected cases, and hundreds of small improvements accumulated, and the result was remarkable. In 2008 Olympics at Beijing, the team was at the top, backing 60% of the gold medals. So how does an ordinary team of athletes became the top rank just because of small tiny changes? Now let me tell you, we all dismiss small changes in our daily life, thinking it to be not important at that moment. But in the long run, they prove to be very important. Why we come back to our original routine? Because at that moment, it does not provide us result. In a night, if you study Sanskrit, you won't become scholar the next day. Therefore, you leave your efforts. Success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime achievement. A choice of 1% better or 1% worse seems insignificant at that moment, but in the long run, it will decide who you would be. A 1% change each day in a year will make you 37% better at the end of the year, but a 1% decline will lead you nearly to zero at the end of the year. For example, if you are a millionaire and you have a habit of spending more than what you earn, then you are on a bad trajectory, and you will soon left with nothing. But if you are a modest income earner and you have a habit of saving little each month, then you are on a path of financial freedom. Time magnifies the difference between success and failure. Time will multiply what you feed it. Good habits make time your friend, and bad habits make time your enemy. For example, you keep an ice cube on the table and heat it from 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. No change. At 32 degrees Celsius, it begins to melt. A cancer patient spends 80% of his life undetectable, and it takes over the body in few months. Bamboo, in the first 5 years, shows no growth. It is building its root extensively, and within a few months, it sprouts to a height of 90 feet. So habits make no difference until you cross a critical threshold, and people call it an overnight achievement. They don't see the effort behind that achievement. In the first phase, you'll be having value of disappointment, and you start a habit. Automatically, the result won't come in first glance. It will take time. That is called the plateau of latent potential. Complaining about not achieving success despite working hard is like complaining about ice cube not melting from 25 to 31 degrees Celsius when it began to melt at 32. Your work was not wasted, it was being stored. And your success depends on your patience, because mastery requires patience. You require to bear that plenty of latent potential. When nothing seems to happen, go to a stone cutter and see him hammering away at his rock 100 times without even showing a crack. And 101st time it splits into two. And we all know that it was not the last hammer that did it. It was all that had gone before. Thank you for watching the video. I'll soon upload the next part of the video. And if you liked it, do subscribe my channel.